Hello. Today I'm going to read a story called Charlie and Mouse. But before I do that, I'm going to show you your ornaments again, because today Grandpa and I are going to put them on the tree. So the next time we talk, I will show you where they are on the tree. But we have James and we have Roman. Ooh, see the Roman? And we have Winnie. Winnie with her dance shoes on. And Sterling. S-T-E-R-L-I-N-G, Sterling. Can't forget Cleo. There's her name real close, Cleo. Wow, she twirls. And let's see, did we forget anybody? Well, we do have Baxter. B-A-X-T-E-R, Baxter. And today I'm going to show you a couple others that we're going to put on the tree. This is, now I don't know if you can believe this is true, but this is a picture. And I don't know if there's too much reflection on this, if you could see it well. But this is Winnie, James, and Sterling. And they're going to go on the tree. And we also have one that is Winnie and James. James, can you believe you were that little? Well, you're as little as Cleo. Maybe even littler. Okay, well, those are going to go on our tree today when we decorate the tree. So, let's see. If I can say Mom, M-O-N, is, I-S. Let's see, Mom is not, N-O-T. Dad, D-A-D. No, N-O. She is not a he, H-E. The, T-H-E. Dog, D-O-G, was just on a walk with me, M-E. And, A-N-D, yes, Y-E-S, he had a good time. It is almost time to read our story. The story that I am going to read to Y-O-U. Mess them up. You tell me these words. I dropped my words. And who fell down by my foot? It would be, oh, this guy. All right, now let's see if we see any of these words in our story. So, the story is Charlie and Mouse. Now this is a funny little symbol that is the same as A-N-D, and. This is written by Laurel Snyder and illustrated by Emily Hughes. Oh, I have not read this yet, so this is going to be fun. Oh. Let's turn this so we both can see it at the same time. Charlie and Mouse. Ooh, they look like they have fun together. Well, looks like on this table of contents that we have 1, 2, 3, 4 stories about Charlie and Mouse. One is called Lumps. One's called The Party. This one is Rocks. And this one is Bedtime Banana. Sounds like an interesting story. Okay, so the first story is Lumps. So here's the bed. And I believe this is Charlie. Charlie woke up. There was a lump beside him. Charlie woke up. There was a lump beside him. He poked the lump, and the lump moaned. "Are you awake?" Charlie asked. "No," said the lump. "I am sleeping." "How can you be sleeping?" asked Charlie. "You are talking." The lump stopped talking. Charlie poked the lump again. "Get up," he said to the lump. The lump did not get up. "Get up," Charlie said to the lump. "Today is the neighborhood party." "It is?" asked the lump. "Yes, it is." Oh, you could read that whole sentence. "Yes, it is," said Charlie. The lump turned into Mouse. I don't know why they call him Mouse. He doesn't look like a mouse to me. The lump turned into Mouse. Mouse ran down the hall. "Mom," said Mouse. "Dad." He opened a door. He found 2 lumps. Mouse poked at one of the lumps. "Are you awake?" Here's the 2 lumps. "No," said the lump. "We are sleeping." "How can you be sleeping?" asked Mouse. "You are talking." "I am a mom," said the lump. "I can do what I want." Why, that's the end of the lump story. The next story is called The Party. Ooh, looks like it looks like they're having breakfast. I see a mom and a dad having coffee, and the kids are playing. There's milk and a box of cereal. Okay, let's hear about this party. The party. "Hooray! Today is the party," shouted Charlie. "Today is the neighborhood party," shouted Mouse. "Everyone will be there," shouted Charlie. They danced around the kitchen. Okay, here they all are sitting at the table eating. Where is the party going to be? Asked Dad. It is at the playground, said Charlie. When is it going to be? Asked Mom. Now, said Charlie. Sounds fun, said Dad. I'll bring cookies. The four of them set out. They pulled Blanket in the wagon and they brought cookies. That's Blanket, I guess. Halfway down the street, Charlie and Mouse saw Helen and Lily and Sam. Helen and Lily and Sam. Helen and Lily were climbing a tree. Sam was watching. Where are you going? Asked Lily. Today is a neighborhood party, shouted Mouse. Come on. Helen and Lily and Sam followed the wagon. So that must be Lily. Well, Helen and Lily. Helen and Lily or Helen and Lily climbing a tree. A few houses down, Charlie and Mouse saw Jax and Max. Jack and Max were digging a hole. Where are you going? Asked Jack. Today is the neighborhood party, shouted Charlie. Come on. Jack and Max followed Helen and Lily and Sam, who followed the wagon. When they turned onto Woodland Avenue, Charlie and Mouse saw Tess and Lottie. Tess and Lottie were playing on the porch. Where are you going? Asked Tess. Today is the neighborhood party, shouted everyone. Come on. So there are Tess and Lottie. Tess and Lottie followed Jax and Max, who followed Helen and Lily and Sam, who followed the wagon. And they all are following each other. Charlie and Mouse passed Spencer's house. They passed Marley's house. They passed Nora Ann's house. Baby Sylvia rode in the wagon with the blanket. Soon they could all see the playground. Hooray, shouted Charlie. Soon we will be at the party. Ooh, look at that nice playground they have. They got to the playground. The playground was empty. Nobody was there. It was the best party ever. Because look at, they all played. And they had their wagon and their blankie, and their dad sent cookies. What a great party. Okay, now the next story is called Rocks. So, here we have a picture of, that might be Mouse, could be Charlie. Now, I think this is Mouse and that's Charlie. And they got all sorts of stuff under their couch cushions. I know you guys don't do that at your house, I'm sure. Rocks. I wish I had some money, said Charlie. Yes, said Mouse, I wish I had money too. How can we get some money? Asked Charlie. That's a good question, said Mouse. Let me think. So, there are Charlie and Mouse sitting on their step thinking. Mouse thought, I know, said Mouse. We will sell something. Well, that's a good idea, said Charlie. But what will we sell? Let me think again, said Mouse. Mouse thought. I know, said Mouse. We have lots of rocks. We'll sell rocks. That's a good idea, said Charlie. You are very smart, Mouse. Thank you, said Mouse. Charlie and Mouse loaded their wagon with the very best rocks. They pulled the wagon down the street and they pulled it to Mr. Eric and Mr. Michael's house. And they knocked on the door. So here where they got their rocks. And now here they're at Mr. Eric and Mr. Mike's house. Do you need any rocks today? Asked Mouse. No, said Mr. Eric. We have too many rocks already. But if you will take ours away, I will give you $1. Okay, said Charlie. Okay, said Mouse. Charlie and Mouse took away Mr. Eric's rocks. Okay, here's the picture now. They're walking now. They got a bunch of rocks in their wagon. And it says Charlie and Mouse pulled their wagon onto Miss Margaret's house. They knocked on her door. Do you need any rocks today? Asked Charlie. Heavens, no, said Miss Margaret. My garden is full of them. But if you dig them up, I will pay you $1. Charlie and Mouse dug up Miss Margaret's rocks. Oh boy, look at all the rocks they have now. Oh, and look at, they're right by an ice cream store. It says ice cream. They tried to pull that wagon home. It was very hard. Charlie and Mouse stopped to rest. They were very hot. They were very tired. Probably we need a snack, said Charlie, to sustain us. Good thinking, said Mouse. What do you think they might snack on? Wait a minute. That's the end of our story. So I think we know the end of the story. They made $2 collecting all those rocks. And I bet they're going to go in Sakamoto's Shave Ice store. And, oh, look at this. It says ice cream, $1. So Mr. Eric gave them $1, and Miss Margaret gave them $1. So they each have $1 to spend. So, where do you think their rock money went? I'm guessing they ate their rock money by eating the ice cream. The last story here is, oh, wait a minute. We do have a picture of them eating their ice cream. After they ate their ice cream, though, they said, I wish I had some money. All right, the last story is Bedtime Banana. Charlie and Mouse were in their pajamas and they brushed their teeth. Now it is time for bed, said Mom. Oh, not without a story, said Charlie. No, said Mom, of course not. Not without a bedtime story. She read Charlie and Mouse a bedtime story. Now it is time for bed, said Mom. Oh, not without a song, said Mouse. No, said Mom, not without a song, not without a bedtime song. She sang Charlie and Mouse a bedtime song. Now it is time for bed, said Mom. Not without a banana, said Charlie. A banana, said Mom. We need a banana, said Charlie. You need a banana? Mouse nodded. Charlie is right, he said. We cannot go to sleep without a bedtime banana. Here's Mom with them in their bed. I have never heard of a bedtime banana, she said, Mom. Is that a thing? Charlie and Mouse nodded. It is a thing. Okay, said Mom. 2 bedtime bananas coming right up. Mom brought them each a banana. Charlie and Mouse ate their banana. Now, you'll have to brush your teeth again, said Mom. Charlie brushed his teeth. Mouse brushed his teeth. They climbed back into bed. Mom turned off the lights. "Sweet dreams, little monkey," she said. "Good night, Mom," said Charlie. "Good night, Mom," said Mouse, and Mom left the room. Charlie poked Mouse. "Hey, Mouse," he said, "are you still awake?" "No," said Mouse, "I'm sleeping. But what is it?" "I was thinking," said Charlie, "tomorrow we should ask for a bedtime popsicle." "Good idea," said Mouse. "Yes," said Charlie, "it is." Charlie thought about the popsicle, and he started to feel sleepy, and he turned over. There was a lump beside him in bed. Oops, there's a lump beside him in bed. "Good night," Charlie said, and he patted the lump. "I'm sleeping," said the lump. "I can't hear you." And they were both dreaming about having a bedtime popsicle. And that's the end of our story. So I hope you liked hearing about Charlie and Mouse. I kind of like those two. I've got another book I'll read later on that has those. So that's the end of our story today. Love all of you. Have a great day, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.